Traveller.
Didn't even bring a quokka with him. It's the only thing I asked for.
That's what I haven't seen in the flesh yet.
I just want to pat a quokka.
Can't be that hard to pat, can it?
Well, no, they love selfies. A bit like our guest. He takes a selfie like a quokka.
That's right.
Very photogenic.
Yeah. Why don't we get him on?
Get him on. You're going straight into it.
Oh, aren't we?
Let's get him in. Get him in. Come on in. Ian Murray, welcome.
Hello. Welcome on.
I am breaking all the levels. Clearly, I told you I was going to be excitable today. Told you that.
Clearly.
You did. You gave the warning signs. There was a little song and dance.
He got excited.
Welcome. We are
racing all weekend.
That's right.
Yes.
We are joined with Ian Murray. By Ian Murray. Ian is here visiting us from WA. He's come over for a break, a holiday, check out the East Coast and do a little bit of racing tonight.
Yep.
Up at Geelong, indoor track.
Yes.
And do more racing and practicing tomorrow at TFTR.
Yes.
In preparation of the 2024 Nationals.
The Nationals. It's big.
Entries got opened and closed in 48 hours.
Now there's a waiting list.
Less than a week. So a bit less than a week. So they opened on Monday, I think, and 9 a.m. and they closed literally 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon, and I got mine in just in time.
Yeah. Good on you.
Yeah.
So,
I didn't get mine in. I'll be on the waiting list. But that's okay. I wouldn't want to take somebody's spot who really wants to go.
That's right.
That's it. I'll be there anyway. I'll be
there
running. I'll be there in person.
Yep, with the rest of the Yoko boys.
I will be Tyre Gooper.
And you'll be unchained.
Untethered. Unsheathed.
Maybe a bit of a live feed from the Nationals as well.
Lots of live feeds.
Yeah.
There's going to be live feeds tonight. You're going to be the star. You're going to be the roving reporter.
That sounds like a good plan. So
roving reporter. You can either be the cameraman or the roving reporter. It's your call.
We'll do both.
That's it. Take it in turns.
So, Ian Murray drives Yokomos on-road cars.
Yes. So I've been with Yokomo on and off. Started in 2016.
Yes.
Went to Yokomo in 2018, 2019. The rest of the Yokomo boys. Had some time off. Did some other things and decided to come back racing again. So it's been really good fun. So I got the NS now, and I've just recently bought another one.
Yep.
For 21.5 for the national titles. So and also new fresh gear from LRP and MKS and some Orca stuff as well. So represent the Hearns around quite nicely. So
absolutely, that's what Hearns is all about,
isn't it?
Exactly, and having some more fun doing it.
And what are you racing tonight, mate? What fire-breathing machine?
Is it here?
Yeah, it is actually.
Oh, I know this one very well.
Yeah, so it's been through some great hands before, and now it's come to the worst. So it's come to me now. So.
Well, I don't know. Most of the damage you see on the front here has been caused by myself. And it's been airborne multiple times.
Driving it under fences, right?
Under fences and over jumps. We've had it on ramp rounds, everything.
That's the good thing about the TTO1. It is strong and durable. So if anyone wants to get into racing, TTO1 is the way to go.
Yeah. It's definitely not the finest piece of RC equipment, but it is a great way to go racing and fun nonetheless.
It's fun. And that's the main reason.
And that's what people, it doesn't matter whether you're a multinational champion racing modified or you're just getting into it and you get yourself, to me, a truck. RC racing is about having fun.
And it's a great laugh when you race these things around, the body's shaking around. It's great. It's a great experience. I've got one back at home as well. I didn't bring it, but the size is pretty big. But
how long has this body been going?
A long time. It's been
years, right?
3 years.
Because you painted your colours on it, and then I painted the engine.
Yeah, you painted the engine. You detailed the engine, and it's been to all.
It's still there.
Yeah, there is
still there.
Shoe glue and race tape holding a lot of it together, but that's only my persistence not to paint another body, because they're quite a.
To paint another body or to cut one out?
Both.
There's a lot of bits to this, isn't it?
They're a bit painful. Good body though. Biddy Design. We're going to be showing more wares from Biddy Design today. They make the finest bodies for everything.
Don't they?
They do. So
Tony Gray's got a lot to learn, hasn't he? He thinks he's getting in shape, but not compared to Biddy Design.
Look at that.
Pretty keen to check out Geelong as well. Seen a lot of stuff on social media about it.
Yeah, it looks good, doesn't it?
So
I haven't been there yet.
Check it out. So and then Tablets out tomorrow for some national practice. So
that'd be good. The crowds will start whacking down now, won't they? There'll be people practicing 24/7 down there.
Yeah, I believe so, because the track is open, as I found out. So I was like, okay, cool. I'll come down and touch wood. We're in Melbourne. I know the weather's a bit funny, but at the moment in Perth, it's not the greatest. As I've been told, it's raining quite a lot. So we'll. Well,
that's because we get all your crap weather.
Unfortunately.
3 days later.
3 days later, as everything comes with a post from Brett. Usually get a bag of gummy worms with it too, but.
That's right.
But yeah, other than that, it's been great. So.
Well, fantastic, Ian. Thank you very much for joining us.
No,
thank you for trusting my big car driving down to Geelong, putting his life in my hands.
That's all right.
And I will try my very best to keep it on 4 wheels,
Yeah, it's
on track and on the highway.
Of course,
Exactly, so-
of course. And have fun with the little beast.
I will do for
Absolutely.
sure, and we got some other ones as well. So we're gonna have a good night racing, and yeah, have some fun doing it
I'm looking forward to the lives.
for
Yeah.
sure.
Certainly will.
All right.
Thank you, Ian Murray.
Yes.
Guys, have a good one.
All right.
Thank you. On your Muzz.
Look, we've got other people on.
Have
And that
we?
looks like is that Peps Marquette from France,
From Francois.
from Paris. There you go. Well,
I'm
the
not going to
Olympics were
say,
just
I'm
in
not
Paris,
going to
weren't
say
they?
anything about that.
I wonder if they saw Ray Gun in action. No, enough of that. So what do you got there? What is
Donut.
that? Have you got donuts?
Yeah.
Come on, bring us some donuts.
How cool is this?
We love our Walker's donuts,
We do.
don't we?
Donuts by name,
Gee, that's a big donut. What are we going to do? We're going to share it or what?
donuts by nature. Now, you guys have all seen this body shell before. TFG did this.
Mm.
It's got the latest and greatest stickers on their speed stickers. Can go on the top page.
Top edge.
Yep. Take it to Top Town, baby. We got some stickers on there from J-Spec Design. Got some of our hero brands on there. The Sweet Tires, MKS, Yoko,
Mm.
and of course, Biddy Design, P3
Is a
GTR.
donut that you're bitten into?
Yep. But let's have a look what's under it, because I'm racing this tonight. We haven't had this car for a while. If you guys are familiar with Hearns Hobbies, you would know, in fact, we have been building and racing this Team Yokomo RS 1.0 for about a year now. About a year now, haven't we, Beach?
We have.
I've lost my pointer, but here's a little 9-steps jobby I've got in my hand. Let's have a quick look at the DNA of the RS 1.0. Let's start with the bottom. FRP chassis.
FRP.
Fiber reinforced plastic of the chassis of yesteryear. No fancy carbon fiber.
Yeah.
Does
just know
really
it as
well.
Fiberglass, don't we?
Yep, fiberglass keeps the cost down.
Yep.
This kit goes for measly hundreds of dollars.
That's right.
Just a couple of $100 will put you into this full race kit. So it doesn't come with electronics, wheels, tires, or a body.
Mm.
But we've got LRP's greatest stock spec here. Perfect for 21.5 and GT,
Mm-hmm.
7400 milliamp,
Mhm.
135C, something ridiculous. More than enough to set this thing on fire.
Fire.
That's right, fireball.
Yep.
Steering duties, MKS X6 575.
Beautiful.
A lot of overkill, but this is just from an old build. If I was building this car from scratch, I probably wouldn't go and put a $280 servo in there.
Mm.
But anyway, it's in there.
Mhm.
So if it's not going straight, it's me. Definitely not the servo. That is paired to Futaba 334 SBS, SBSE receiver,
Mm-hmm.
and that is taking care of the signals duties. This little red box here, that is the transponder. That does the lap counting for us.
Counties, doesn't it?
County, you can't fudge the lap times with that.
No.
We've got our Orca 40mm fan in there, providing all the cooling duties
Nice and big.
for the brand new Blitzstream 3 17.5. Looking forward to this. This motor has only done a couple of laps in the Super Dogfighter.
Mhm.
This is what was originally used in the build,
Yes.
but it just felt like a modern buggy.
Right.
So that's why that Dogfighter's now got brushed motor in there.
Yeah. So
10
it's
double?
got old school smells and old school sounds.
That's right. It's got the LRP brush 10 double in there, and the 17.5 and Orca Totem speed controller, which we are getting to, has now made its way to the mighty RS.
Excellent.
Speaking of the Orca Totem speed controller, this thing is awesome. These are definitely our highest selling speed controller. These are so well priced.
And
At
a
like
really small footprint.
Under $150. They don't have the remote capacitors, so super neat install. You don't need an external switch. It does come with one if you want to use it, but I prefer not to.
Oh, most of us don't need it, do we?
It's tiny. It's like a postage stamp. Only 30mm tall. Look at that. It's tiny.
Yes.
Really super neat looking. And 21.5 17.
It's full alloy case, right?
Full alloy case. Does have mounting points for a 30x30 fan, but I'm not using it. I don't think it's going to get hot.
No.
This little box on the side here that we can just see in the shadows while I'm pointing at,
Yes.
that is the Wi-Fi module. That is for the programming.
It's a Bluetooth thing, isn't
It's a
it?
Bluetooth thing. So that goes to the app on your phone.
Yes.
And you can tune that up and you can go through the specs. So yeah, there's that. And of course, we'll get to the wheels and tires. Sweep's latest and greatest. These are the D series rubber, the same rubber that they're using at the Worlds this year. The world's fastest tire.
That's right.
And these are mated to and pre-mounted and glued to these official licensed scale replicas of Works Wheels Emotion Series.
Don't they look good?
They look awesome, especially on GTs where you sort of go for that scale racing look.
Yes.
Don't you?
Yes.
This is really cool. So that's an overview of the RS. The only option part that is fitted is in fact the Unfair RC top deck. And we sell these, and I recommend these to most people unless you're running 13.5, because to get the gearing that you need with the big pins that we use in the higher and the slower motor classes, it actually hits the top deck.
It does.
So Unfair RC have drawn up and created this little top deck here.
Yeah.
And it's not there in the aim of performance. It's really just about keeping the chassis in line while also clearing the pinion and spur.
That's right. That's right. Just to give it a bit of rigidity.
Yeah, so I haven't put that on there just to like dress it up or anything, but it is cool. It does need to be there. It's really functional. This car handles really well. So I am racing this tonight at Geelong, and I'm looking forward to it.
I remember driving this with the 540.
You've raced this with the 540.
Yeah.
Tristan raced this with a 21.5. Did really, really well at the Templestowe Masters this year. Then the following week it went out at the Velodrome. And did Warp Factor 9.
Warp Factor.
And
so easy to drive.
Isn't it?
Yeah,
even,
on all
you
those.
drove it at the Velodrome too,
I drove it at the Velo too.
Just pegged.
Yep, full pegged.
And it was going, velocity, and it was with the 5 turn minute, and it was geared like a 21.5, so 3-to-1 with the 5 turn, and that had maximum turbo and boost. Not with this speed control, it had the OE1, had the full.
Would have been doing close to 100 kilometers an hour.
Over. Had to be over. It did have foam tires on it at the time. Okay, now that is that.